Hey you guys, it's your girl T. So I want to come on here and talk about the whole Shawty Lo situation, honey. So a lot of folks have been wanting me to do a video about it and talk about his death. I wasn't able to do it sooner than this because I had been real sick. And when I initially heard about it, I was sick in bed and I was just like, what? Like, it came as a surprise to me to hear that he had died in a car accident. And they were saying, just a few hours before that, he was in the club partying and having a good old time. And then literally, 30 minutes to an hour after he left the club, he got into a fiery car crash where he was ejected out of his Audi.
Valerie Hoff has been listening to emergency communications between Atlanta Police and Fulton County 911. Val, what have you learned?
Well, Jeff, Atlanta police were first on the scene of that fiery crash where Shawty Lo lost control of his Audi, hit two trees, and then flipped over. In the recording, Atlanta officers indicate they need an ambulance and fire trucks. The officer says the vehicle is engulfed in flames, making it difficult to tell if anyone is inside it.
Is the person still inside? No, the person looks like she was ejected. We got two females outside the vehicle with some injuries. We can't advise on what the injuries are. The vehicle is still burning. We have APD units on scene trying to see if there's anybody else in it, but they can't hardly get to it.
They later discovered there is a male who is not breathing in the car. Both young women were treated and released from local hospitals. The medical examiner determined the cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head for Shawty Lo. A memorial service for Shawty Lo, whose real name is Carlos Walker, will be held October 1st. Back to you.
His manager took to his Twitter page on the 21st around 6:30 in the morning and basically stated, "My brother has passed. He is no longer here, but his spirit, his kind heart, his music will live on. Long live Shawty Lo, the king of Bankhead." So when a lot of people saw that tweet, a lot of celebrities were in shock. 50 Cent has something to say with his little smart mouth. T.I. had things to say. Future sent condolences. So a lot of celebrities were like really mourning Shawty Lo along with a lot of his fans and things like that. So now today was his wake and funeral. So they have been announcing that his wake and funeral was going to be going on. They've been announcing this all week. The news media has spoke about it as well. A lot of people came out to his funeral.
Well, this afternoon when the church opened up for the wake, there was actually a line out the door and hundreds of people were coming every hour for Shawty Lo's wake. And church staff tell me they're glad people came at all hours because they wouldn't be able to fit all the people that came to say their goodbye to the Atlanta music legend. A musical tribute to the musical king of Bankhead.
Who gave us something that people across the nation are dancing to.
It's one of the real heavyweights, as far as Atlanta represent Bankhead. Real strong out here. It's a loss for everybody.
From big names in Atlanta's music industry and members of his group, D4L.
I know him from Bowen Homes. We lived in the same community.
To his neighbors from Bankhead and Bowen Homes, hundreds line up at Mount Carmel Baptist Church to say goodbyes at the wake for musician Shawty Lo, also known as Carlos Walker. He tragically passed away in a car wreck last Wednesday morning when he lost control over his vehicle and crashed.
Dad touched a lot of people, man. He was humble, genuine, that's all I know.
His 11 children mourning the loss of their father and grateful the world is mourning with them.
Support that we did get, I appreciate that. All the real genuine love. And I know my dad looking down smiling about that.
When I tell you Shawty Lo, he had a better Friday than I did. I swear his Friday was turned up. His funeral was all the way turned up. It was so many people there. But when I tell you right now, social media is going crazy. I don't know if I should be shocked by the things I'm seeing on social media pretending this man's funeral, or I should just look at it like a celebration because the whole situation to me was just crazy. First, he had an open casket, and he looked, casket sharp. He looked really good, but I'm seeing his open casket all over social media. The family had asked, to not post any pictures of him, but people did anyways. Hundreds of fans came out. But what surprised me is the church where they had the funeral at. They had it at Mount Carmel Baptist Church. And if you go to their Instagram page, they have nothing but pictures on their Shawty Lo in the service. So it's almost like, are y'all trying to preach the word of God, or y'all trying to use this man's death to, up your membership? Because I'm like, they got pictures of him in the casket. They have pictures of his funeral. I mean, they're using this as pictures on their Instagram page. I've never seen a church, do that. Now, if that wasn't crazy enough, the church using his pictures for their Instagram page, the news also caught themselves trying to, pay homage, and they didn't even spell his name right. They were calling him Shawty Law, and they posted Shawty Low. Kudos to Cedric the Entertainer for representing Shawty Low during the Kings of Comedy tour tonight. If that wasn't crazy enough, on top of his funeral and his wake just being off the chain, they waited until the evening to basically ride his body around his favorite night spots and strip clubs in Atlanta. And literally his body showed up to the Blue Flame. Cat Stacks is there. Folks are out there posing, acting a fool. Soon after his body went to all these different strip clubs, Shawty Low's strip club playlist started trending on Twitter, and folks were going in. I mean, the whole situation was insane. I've never seen a funeral like this. Just watching everything play out on social media, I felt like I was there myself. The whole situation is crazy. I want y'all to check out these videos, these comments, these tweets, what folks are saying on social media. Check this out, and I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary.
He's getting ready to bring some healing into somebody's heart tonight. Come on down here to this altar tonight.
Right here, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We got Cat Stacks in the building. She got a t-shirt, everybody out here, man. You know what's going on, man. Hey, man, I ain't really never seen no funeral or nothing like this, man. I ain't even gonna lie, I ain't never seen nothing like this, man. The body right here, man. Done it all right here in the building, man. You see what's going on? One love, man. You know, R.I.P. all the way. Man, fuck all that. Get the fuck out the way. Shut up.
Shawty Low last time at the Blue Flame.
Shawty Low funeral. Rest in peace, baby.
Oh, blood, nigga. That's low. Fuck that, that's for low.
Okay, so I just got to work and we have Shawty Low outside. Shawty Low is riding.
All right, so you guys just saw the comments, the tweets, and what folks had to say in the video. So like I said, the whole situation is crazy. But one thing I've learned from this, and one thing I've learned from, people just passing in general, is that at the end of the day, we only have one life to live. So while you're here, appreciate your life and enjoy the good people around you. You know what I'm saying? Life is short. You can be here one moment and not the next. And Shawty Low's situation is proof of that. Just an hour before the crash, he was in the club kicking it. He had no idea he was going to pass that night. But, God called him home. But one thing about him, even though he did have a lot of kids, he wasn't his kids' lives. A lot of them stayed with him. He stayed posting pictures and videos and things like that of them on Instagram. So, you know, he's definitely going to be missed. And at the end of the day, I don't know how to basically take in this crunk-ass funeral that Shawty Lo, you know what I'm saying, had and the people had for him. But I can tell you right now that his funeral probably topped anybody's funeral I've seen as far as, like, you know, hip-hop celebrities. The next hip-hop celebrity to basically, you know, die or lose their life, they're probably going to turn up just the same way that Shawty Lo did. Like I said, I've never seen nothing like this. They was not playing. And Shawty Lo had a damn good Friday. May he rest in peace. So anyways, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this entire situation concerning the death of Shawty Lo and his funeral and everything that went down. Do you feel like the church and social media were just doing way too much? Do you feel like, you know, the people who were throwing his funeral were doing too much by driving his body to the strip club and to the nightclub and stuff like that? Or do you feel like, you know what, at the end of the day, it's a celebration. Let that man go out in style. So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right. Deuces.
Birdman, Weezy, what's happening, BET, Hip Hop Award. I'm finally here, baby, you know what I'm saying? I like to thank God first, meet my camp, hit after hit, Hood Rich, D4L Records, we in the building, Asylum, we did it, Luda, Weezy, Birdman, Rick Ross, DJ Khaled, Jim Jones, Hip Hop, Suave, I see you, baby. And I can't forget, Tilt, what's happening, homie? Bacon!
Hey you guys, it's your girl T. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share my videos. You can also visit Lovelyti.com to purchase any merchandise. Also, don't forget to click the boxes down below to watch any of my previous videos. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.